In this episode, we're going to talk about doing what you love and hitting the home run. So, let's talk about doing what you love. Recently I was watching a couple of videos. One was about blacksmithing, katana. The other one was like which axe is better. And I was I started following a girl who has a partnership with Puma, and she's 21 years old. And what do all these people have combined? It's not they're the best at what they're doing, or you know that they are doing something new. It's that they love what they're doing, and they're doing it every day, whole day. Like that guy, like who's blacksmithing katana, like that sword has 1 million layers. That means that originally it was this fat, and then he shrunk it to 8, less than 8 millimeters. I think it was 6 millimeters. So he had to smash it and smash it and smash it for 14 days. He was smashing it, and it was hot, and some of the sparks fell on his arm, and and you can see that it was hurting him, and he was just doing it for the video. Like he's not selling it or making money. He's just using it as a trophy, and then creating the video. And I'm like, there's no way that one person would risk his life, finger, lungs, whatever, to create a video. Like it's not that type of video. It's not like jumping out of the plane or something like that. It's and I'm like, and then the other video was like a, a difference between two axes. So that guy was chopping wood whole day with one axe, and the other one axe, the other one, to see which one is better. Like I don't know how much money do you have to pay me to chop wood whole day every day. And that girl, like she's working out, I think twice a day, or like every day for sure. I think it's a little bit more than every day. And she's eating really really clean. Like, well, you can tell by how shredded she is, like her body fat. And then the exercises she's doing is not just like a girl exercise. It's really really tough exercise. Like I honestly can say that would not be able to do what she's doing right now. And she's 21-year-old girl. Like that, I don't mean to say anything bad about girl, but like she's really tiny and small and like cute. And like if you see her with like a regular clothes like this, you would think she's like a high school girl, just like walking from home from school. But she's actually a badass, like. So I was like, dude, I admire you. Like you have all my condolences. Like she's really awesome. And then what they all have combined is that they're doing what they love, and then getting paid for that, of course. So I asked myself, like, what would I do every day, whole day, till the rest of my life? And then I was like, well, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do this. Like, so I was like, well, maybe I would, like watch movies and TV series. Then I would just like make my critic on them. But I was like, no, I wouldn't do that either. So I'm like, maybe I would play games. But I'm like, okay, like I wouldn't do that for 8 hours. Like I wouldn't do it for like 16 hours a day, but I should do it for 8 hours. So I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. But I'm like, but I'm not good enough to be like a professional. So I was like, well, maybe I can become like a caster. Then I was like, well, then, like, I'm not speaking fast enough to become a caster. Like, maybe I could if I practice, but right now I'm not. So that's not appealing to me. And then I'm like, well, maybe I can be like a analysis like guide, like just have the one part, then I'm slowly analyzing what happened there, like what's good, what's bad, what can be improved or done differently. Then I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And then I was like, well, I don't have the editing skill to do that. And I was like, but I don't like editing, so I'm like, that I cannot do that. And all these things, like, I need a person to do it with me. So I'm like, I'm not saying that's impossible, but I'm like, if I have to rely on somebody else, then it's probably not that. And then I said, I got it. I want to travel. Like, I don't think I have ever traveled somewhere and then said, well, that was a bad experience. I wish I never do this in my life again. Like, no, I always enjoy traveling. Like, even if I do it alone, like, I prefer doing it alone because, like, that's how I roll. Like, but, like, even if I do it in a group, that's also good. Like, I think, like, me plus one person would be, like, the best. But if that's not possible, then I'll go solo. Then then I was like, I'm gonna do that. And then, so that's like what I was like, okay. And then I asked myself, well, how can I make money, traveling? Because, well, if I have to get a regular job, then I cannot be spending all my time traveling. So I'm like, okay, so I have to have like the internet job so I can, like, you know, travel and then take a break for like 3, 4, 5 hours or something like that, do my internet job, then I get paid and then I continue traveling. So I'm like, that's cool, so I'll try to do that. And so that's conclusion of the first part, like doing what you want. Like, try to figure out what you want. And the second part is like hitting a home run. Like right now, about 2 hours ago, I was watching a video about one guy. He was talking about how he grew his channel on YouTube, and he said that his technique was hitting a home run. That means creating at least once a month, uh, let's call it a perfect video. And he would describe a home run, a video that would get him viewers that are not his regulars, you know. And that was his job. Like, that's what he was doing once a month. And then he says that when he created, the home run video, and he would get a lot of followers and one time, and then nothing till he gets the next video. And that's how he kept going, like in big bulks. And then I was like, well, maybe I can do that. So I was looking at my old videos, and I'm like, okay, so the first, let's call it a home run video, was my why I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. The second one would be like why I take cold shower. Well, fun fact, I just took one cold shower. That's why I'm all, like shaking a little bit, because I just took a cold shower. Then the third one was like creating a Serbian subtitles. So I'm like, okay, what's next? Like, yes, I should be, continuing to do Serbian subtitles. I just don't find the inspiration to do it, but I have to. Like, I have to just a good strategic, investment. It's just a smart play to do it. So I have to. Then I ask myself, like, what's next? Like, so that, that's on my mind. Like, what's the next video I can create? It's gonna get 100 or more views. So I just started thinking about that. And then also the home run theory, like, I think we can adopt it outside of YouTube. Like, for example, like finishing elementary, high school, college, those are home run. Getting a promotion is a home run. But can we do something else? And then I started thinking about a new project, and I I'm just super excited. I don't want to tell you about it because sometimes, like, I want to tell you about it, but sometimes I tell it too early and then it fails, and I feel like I'm a liar, even though I'm not. It just didn't happen. So this one, I'm not gonna say it until it's, let's say, 50% sure that it's going to happen, but it involves me doing what I like and getting paid to do that. That's all I'm going to say. It's my new project. I'm gonna work on that, and also it's a mentality shift from what I have been doing, before, and it requires me to go on the offense, not on the defense, and that's what I like. It's like attack, 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 never defend. If you can get who said that, attack, 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 never defend, then I'll make sure I do something really, really special for you. Comment down below, and please don't cheat and don't Google it. So that's what I want to really, really do, is that, adopt a new mindset, work on that, make sure it's like sinking in. I laid the foundation, then I'm gonna go really, really aggressive, not only on the decision maker, but below, on the side, above, everybody else. We're gonna make sure we pressure the decision maker to say that yes, gonna char him. I'm gonna make demos, make sure he's like that. I have all the answers prepared in advance, that I have in contingency plans, that I can make sure that even if my initial offer is rejected, maybe we can lower it, or in case we can make it better. I have to prepare all that, so that's gonna be like a 6-month a private project, and then it's gonna go public, and it's gonna be awesome if I do it. You guys gonna be first to hear about it. Then I have to start preparing for that right now, after I'm done recording this video, because I'm super excited. I want to use this energy, and also it's gonna require me to invest in some equipment, which I actually want to do anyways. That's gonna be super fun. And then that's it for the video. So let's recap. Doing what you love every day, whole day. And the number 2, hitting the home runs. All of your days doesn't have to be super. Make sure they're consistent, and at least once a month make sure you have that super home run, hole in one, whatever you're gonna call it. Thank you for watching, and see you